Kev here again, and welcome to another episode of KevinspiresTV. This is episode 2 of our second and brand new season, first season for 2014. I've got a really important question for you today. Are you going to die with your music still in you? And the reason I ask, I've got a little story for you here. My brother, Joy, and myself, last Sunday week, we went out whitewater rafting. Thought it was a great idea. The raft capsized. Joy and myself got stuck underneath the raft, and in the rapids, we couldn't find any air. There were no air pockets. We were being thrown around like rag dolls under the raft because it was hurling along the rapids, and we were just sort of trying to hang on to it. We were just being thrown around. Absolutely frightening. We both thought we were going to drown and die. It was the most frightening experience, certainly of our lives. We had 1 second to spare before we were gone. Luckily, the raft hit some rocks and it stopped, got wedged between a couple of rocks, stopped moving, and we managed to find this little air pocket underneath the raft. And my God, that air was the sweetest air I have ever breathed. Truly, truly frightening. We got dragged out and we just couldn't believe what had just happened. And they threw us on top of the raft. Then we had to watch my brother, Cole, as he almost drowned himself when he was being pulled to safety, supposedly with a rope. And the rapids kept pulling him under. And the rope was stuck on his hand, water going all over him. Eventually, the tour guide, after much yelling and screaming from us, let go of the rope so Cole could just go downstream and just find a rock, which he did. But let me tell you, absolutely frightening. But to cut it short, we survived, by the grace of God. And it got me thinking, you could die tomorrow. Life is so fragile. No one survives here on earth. It's a dangerous place. None of us here, none of us watching this video are going to survive. We're all going to die here on earth. No one knows what happens from one day to another. How many stories do you see on TV where people die in earthquakes, in this, in that? There's murders, there's this, there's car accidents. Every single day, thousands of people die, and it could be you. So you've got your goal, you've got your vision, you've got it all laid out for the year. Is this going to be different to last year for you? Or at the end of 2014, you're going to be saying to yourself, well, I got bits of it done. I'm still in a job that I hate. I don't have financial freedom yet. I'm not really happy with my life. But 2015 is going to be a great year for me. I'll wait till next year. You've got to take action now, for goodness sakes. You could be dead in 2015. I'll tell you, the experience just scared the hell out of me. Like I say, I was hurtling around underwater thinking, my God, I'm going to drown. This is how I die. I didn't know I was going to die this way. It was just a weird feeling, and it really made us realise that life is just so precious. You've got to make the most of it. You really have. So over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to go over the foundations again, the foundations for success to drive you forward. Because I know some of you skipped over them last year, and some of you still don't really know what you want. If you like, you can go back and watch season 1. Certainly episode 1, which is all about, what do you want? Really important question. And get all those foundations in place properly. So don't forget, this is the first quarter. It's just like a game of football. You're setting up the victory, the foundations to success, to make your vision real, to make it a reality. Myself and Joy last weekend, we just moved into our new place here. This is our new home. We've achieved a great dream here, and yet last Sunday week, we were almost dead. This was all just going to be nothing for us. So life is so short. You can manifest your dreams. We've just done it with this beautiful place we've got here. You can do it too. So it's the first quarter. It's the first quarter. You've got to set up your foundation. And I'm going to ask you again, what do you want? What is your vision? Think long and hard about that. And then write it down. It's so important to write it down. Is it travel? Is it a better relationship, a new relationship? Is it financial goals? Do you want to get fit? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to start exercising? What is it that you want for 2014? And then write it down. What is the music that's inside of you? What do you want to share with the world that will help the world? What is it? What's your purpose? What's your life's meaning? What's it all about? Write down that goal. What is it? It's going to change you this year and just drag you to the next level. And then when you know what it is, just have one major goal for this year, 2014. Just one. You know, too often people have 3 or 4 or sometimes 10 goals they want to achieve. And that's fine if you're used to doing goals and if you're a really focused person and you're motivated and you're at it every single day, but most people aren't. So just one. Make it easy on yourself. Just one. The one thing that you want to achieve this year, it might be something you want to achieve or something you want to be. You want to become somebody. You might be doing some sort of training. You want to become somebody, or something you want to accomplish. Then write it down. Just write it down. Please don't leave this earth with that purpose, that vision, that music that you've got inside you, that meaning for life. Don't leave it in here. You have greatness in here. It's in here. You've got to bring it out. And this is the year you've got to bring it out. Now, there are people actually waiting for your song. They're waiting for your message. They need to hear it. They really do. They're out there in the masses, all around the world with Facebook, all that kind of stuff, social media. It is so easy to contact the world now. You all know that. It's so easy. So please write it down. You've got greatness there. So what do you want? That's your goal this week. What do you want? Work it out. Write it down. Really important. And please leave a comment below if you're on YouTube here, please, or even on Facebook. Please leave a comment below telling me and the world what your music is, what you intend doing with your life, and what your goal and vision is for this year. Put it out there. Put yourself out there. Challenge yourself. It's your time. So next week we'll go over the rest of the foundations, just to sort of jog your memory and get things really set up so you're right for the rest of the year. And as my mentor Eric Thomas says, make the rest of your life the best of your life. Okay, don't forget, live with inspiration and passion, and please don't die with your music still in you. And don't go whitewater rafting, at least not with the group that we went with. I'll see you next week. Take care.